Network, right?
Yeah, African News Network.
African News Network, Biafra took a video of yours actually from YouTube. This young guy, I don't know, like 10,000, more than a lot of views, a lot of hits. But before we go into it, bro, let the people know what you was talking about out there, because that's a deep video as they about to see. But give a little breakdown of that video, man.
Yeah, well, that video, Biafra is in West Africa, so we can get the geographical, you know what I'm saying, location correct. It's in West Africa, it's in Nigeria, and it's a people that's been going through a struggle of oppression from the Nigerian government. And what I basically was talking about in the video was, at that point in time and period, it was these mothers, young sisters that ranged from the age 19 all the way to 70. And what they was doing, they was protesting in Nigeria against the oppression of their people. And so it's a leader of theirs, that's a leader of their movement called Indigenous Peoples of Biafra. And his name is Nnamdi Kanu. And he's been missing, kidnapped and been missing ever since last year, September 2017. And so what these beautiful grandmothers, mothers and sisters, some of them was pregnant. You see what I'm saying? What they was doing was just, exercising their basic human right. They was in the streets, they was protesting for demanding their leader, demanding to find their leader. And these sisters, it was like over, I think it was over like 200 of them. They were arrested by the Nigerian government and the Nigerian army, and they was held just for protesting. Yeah, that's a human right. See, a lot of our people in America probably wouldn't understand that. So what I did was go on, on Facebook, and I did a Facebook Live because I'm also an advocate for the Biafra movement. Also, you know what I'm saying? Because
and that's what I wanted to say, because the Biafra, the Africans over in Africa, they really respect you, bro. Right. Like, you can truly see that you have the people over there in Africa. Right. That this is the majority of this brother following is in Africa. Right. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always have to salute you on that. But you continue, bro.
Right, because that's just something that's a part of our struggle in the New African independence movement. We always got to keep our internationalism, politics in demand, and we always got to connect with our brothers and sisters back home. Because, like I'm always telling people, like, our struggles are not separated. It's all ecosystem. It's all interconnected. So I was one of the few people who live in America who actually had ties to Igbo people. So I actually took it upon myself to speak upon it. You see what I'm saying? And what I was basically talking about in the video was about those great mothers, the Igbo mothers, their human rights being violated. But I also took it upon myself to try to use that platform to unify people and to educate our people in America about what's going on over there. And by me doing that, I just basically was trying to also show the African black people in America, like, look at these brothers and sisters over here. They're going through the same national oppression that we're going through. So what I basically was trying to use that video for is to teach our people here, like, we got to use strategies. We got to use all type. We can't just keep doing these same strategies we've been doing for the last 50 years, like the civil rights movement. It's a struggle that's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm always bringing this up, which is the Malcolm X doctrine. This is what we believe in the New African Independence
grassroots movement.
The grassroots movement is the Malcolm X doctrine. And what that is, and what I was saying in that video was that, look here, you know what I'm saying? There's a struggle that's been going on here for 400 something years, and it's tied to the same thing that those brothers and sisters over there are struggling for, which is nationhood. You see what I'm saying? We should start to take a look at nationhood. If none of the tactics and strategies that we use today is not working, we need to start taking a look at what Malcolm X was truly talking about us actually separating from the United States government. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because our brothers and sisters still getting racially discriminated. They still getting shot down by the police. So now we got to go look at what was those other ancestors doing in the 60s and the 70s. You see what I'm saying? And too many people in America are not educated on that. And I will go deeper into it because it has a lot to do with nationality too, with that African American word. But we can discuss that later.